So garden.
Having trouble in your love life? I have the answers. It's called Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Not anymore. Find out your birthday secrets, available online at secretsofbirthdays.com. Namaste, and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your astrologer and soul biographer, here to help you put the pieces of your karmic story together. And this week in your story, the sun is in Leo. That means your heart chakra is on fire, but the moon is a bumpy road. Let's take a look at the planets. The sun moves into chapter 2 of Sun in Leo this week. That means you'll be focusing on proficiency of love and loving others. This is your source energy or inner child, the I love consciousness. That's going to be groovy. It's the moon that's the bumpy road. It starts in Gemini and then goes through and over Jupiter and Black Lilith. Then on Tuesday we have an electric, powerful new moon, and the moon will end in Virgo. These are the signs most affected, but over the new moon, Leo and Aquarius are the two signs that will probably be drawn in, may even have to fall asleep. It's kind of a sleepy time, I find, a new moon. Now looking at orbits, man, there are 3 chakras that are most affected this week by the planets. The 3rd chakra by Jupiter and will be till 2014. But this week, the sun in Leo brings awareness to the heart chakra, and the moon literally tours from the 2nd to the 3rd, and by the end of the week, we'll be heading for the throat chakra. So for those of people who are holding secrets, you'll literally feel that secret kind of coming up as the moon moves through these chakras and through to the next side. Looking at the planets, we still have that grand trine in water going on for the 3 planets of Saturn, Neptune, and the party in Black Lilith and Jupiter at the bottom. We do have that square that's been going on forever between Uranus, and Pluto. That's going to continue, of course. And we have a square between that party going on in Cancer and Uranus. Now, Uranus is working on innovating our personal character and strength. So I'd imagine that Pluto and the party in Cancer is forcing that innovation. And lucky us, that whole party in Cancer is opposing Pluto retrograde, which means we're working on rewriting rules or laws or inner kind of obligations to accommodate that emotional growth that we're doing on that side. And we'll, of course, talk about that more in your horoscope. So let's get into the details of this beautiful array and take the ascension elevator up for a bird's eye view of you.
Folks, this is your captain speaking. We realize you have a choice in the astrologers you choose to fly with, and we'd just like to thank you for flying with Christopher Witecki.
Hello, Tauruses and Taurus risings, the producers, and welcome to 33,000 feet for a bird's eye view of you. The sun is in Leo, and the Tauruses are working on home, family, and foundation, and their emotional well-being. We're in chapter 2 of Sun in Leo, and the Tauruses and Taurus risings have been clearing out emotional debris the last 10 days, whatever's in the way of you an emotional calm blue ocean. Now last month, of course, you're working on how emotion meets the thoughts of your attitude and how you have a certain passionate attitude or a depressing attitude. Well, this is really the core of the emotions this month, and you are clearing and now setting a new emotional stage. You're going to build the nest that will lay the golden egg for you to follow your dreams or pursue your dreams once the sun moves into Virgo, or hightail it towards your dreams once the sun is in Virgo. Now the sun itself will move from healing on Sunday to action the following Saturday. So from healing to action, step 11 to step 18. Hanging out back in the thoughts process, Mercury itself, Mars putting aggressiveness on your thoughts. You might find that your mind is being hard on you. The smart ass is picking on you or pushing you. Jupiter is also in this space, and Black Lilith just before that. Jupiter is going to move from a decision about emotional attitude to taking action on an emotional attitude. And for those of you who are writers or communicators or messengers, you might be making a decision to take action on stepping up and being out in the public for the first time, or actually putting yourself out there. Jupiter is helping you with all that and hopefully bringing you the resources to do just that. Now looking at Saturn and Scorpio, the mirage is moving forward. This is a new day with you and you since you were born, but mostly you must keep that in your mind. So step 5, Saturn says, keep the boundaries positive. Do not let your mirage go bad with the way you talk to yourself. And Pluto is retrograded, which means you are still technically learning right now and filling in the gaps of wisdom. You don't have to go out there and forge new beliefs. You're actually trying to fortify the beliefs you already have. So a little bit of a break there. You don't have to know everything, even though I know as Tauruses, think we still do. Well, how else do you stand tall, right? That's my thought anyways. So last week, taking a look at last week, Jupiter got us very emotional. We found ourselves having to ask God Universe for what exactly needs to go in the Home Family Foundation. This might be the way you treat yourself. This might be the way you bathe. All the above. I found myself wanting to clean out parts of my house that I've been tolerating all year, but suddenly I just can't take it anymore, and I want to clean the closet. I still haven't done it yet, though. So by Saturday, hopefully you decided what needs to be cleared out of your emotional field, and you held space over the weekend. This week, it's a nice synergy energy day on Sunday. You'll be feeling rather good, I do believe. Things won't be bad. Anyways, the moon being Gemini, so you'll be feeling productive. But by the end of the day, the moon does start to scoot into Cancer, and so emotions begin very pensive. So it's a bumpy time Sunday night and Monday with the moon in Cancer because it's kind of bumping over those attitudes. You got to keep your attitude in check. The soul pyramid of water does get struck, so you might have to draw some lines with a friend or relationship or with yourself between Monday and Tuesday. Then Tuesday is light cast day, and Jupiter goes from 8 to 9 degrees. This means you're going to go from a decision, a mental decision, right to action, right away. So you're going to probably decide something about your life on Monday night, and you'll be ready to do it and act on it on Tuesday. Tuesday's also ruled by Uranus, so there will be a subtle breakdown followed by a breakthrough. That breakdown might have happened Tuesday night or Monday night, the night before, just so you know. And that breakdown would probably be some sort of an intellectual slip where you heard some bad information or you got into an argument. But the core issue is feeling better, both in your mind with your thoughts and literally with your Home Family Foundation. So probably a decision, a new attitude, and taking action. And on Tuesday, that means some sort of a breakthrough with how you emotionally relate to yourself. Now, there is spiritual miracles all this week. Your Act 2 videos, we'll talk about that. Your Jupiter Gets Emotional videos also talk about the spiritual miracles. But the point is you definitely want to do a little prayer, a little meditation with Neptune retrograde before you step forward and do anything. So there's breakthrough and cloudy on Wednesday. Thursday, things get nice and smooth. Venus rules the day, so your life does return to order if it went to chaos by Thursday. By Friday, you are taking action on that Home Family Foundation light casting. So you're already acting on Friday based on what you have done. And on Saturday, you are making a decision. And the decision by Saturday is a commitment, and that commitment is to an emotional well-being, feeling better emotionally, feeling more grounded emotionally, and you're making that decision for your feelings. But I have to stress that a lot of this all comes down to that mirage, drawing boundaries with yourself, staying tight in your mind, not going retrograding back to where you used to go. Also, listening to your intuition, represented by the other point of the pyramid, that's very important. And then keeping your emotional attitude really strong. Really, it's the emotional underlying underseams of a Taurus. It's the emotions within a Taurus that are holding the Taurus together as they try to take a step into maybe a new castle or a new foundation, right? So taking a sneak peek at next week, you're going to really right away on Sunday take action on whatever that decision is for Home Family and Foundation. It gets very passionate by Tuesday, and quantum breakthrough by Thursday. That's for everyone. So I'm expecting some major life changes, some major announcements, and some major global news probably between Wednesday and Friday, most likely on Thursday with all that Uranus energy that's hitting the deck. So hitting back down to ground, I do want to invite you to my personal guided hangouts. It's on Wednesdays called Practical Wizardry. That's when we tape Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern at soulgarden.me. Come on down and join the studio audience. I'm teaching people how to step into their heart and how to step into their magic. And Tauruses, you're natural manifestors, but how much do you use the actual love vibration to get in there? Well, I'll help you. And if you can't come down for the live taping, we do release them to the public again on Saturn days. Also, come down to soulmart.me if you want some help with that emotional attitude. I put it all in one video. Jupiter Gets Emotional. You can also get this as an MP3 for those of you who want to listen to me while you're on the beach. Act 2s are going for clearance right now for $3.99. I have a lot of people downloading them and giving them away to give wake-up calls to friends in denial. And you got just 3 weeks for your Serious Choice sale. I'm going to have this sale for my readings for $99.99 to the end of this month. And I've got some new technology in it now where you can book your reading immediately once you get there, which is really groovy. I've been waiting for that. All of this is available at soulmart.me. All right, my friends, my bulls, my producers, go out there and produce, make me proud, and I'll see you in 7 days. Until then, live, love, be.